So congratulations on the movie.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to meet you. Thanks for having me.
Yes, well, compared to a physical role like your character you play on Cobra Kai, voiceover is a totally different challenge. So how did you tap into your character when it is a voice-driven performance?
That's a great question. You know, you still are kind of having to be physical in the recording booth. You find that actually being stiff and being completely still, although maybe perfect for audio purposes, it is restricting in that regard. So sometimes you're actually encouraged to move around or to, hit a couple of jumping jacks or, do some push-ups or something before you hit a line or something. The preparation, I found myself, because I'm still green in kind of this world and getting to have my first couple of experiences, coming behind the mic like this, I find that so much of the experience is elevated by the director and the team that are the professionals in how to bring out, in how to give direction, and how to convey everything with just your voice. If I'm straining, if I'm, crawling under a table, if I'm, doing if I'm fighting, if I'm getting punched in the stomach, anything like this, how to convey that and tweak it was the most fun.
So what's something that you learned from playing this role, Brainy Smurf, and taking in your time in the booth that you will take with you into future performances?
Aside from what I just mentioned, I'd say it was a really eye-opening experience to get to truly witness all forms of the process, coming in and recording the first lines before any animation, seeing some animation, seeing them, fix it up. I've always had an immense amount of respect for animation and the greater format and medium, but to get to be a part of the process on this one, I can't help but want to, send my, applaud and my kind of respect to all those that have, done it before us and this amazing team that made this one.
Now, the Smurfs live in such a colourful and connected world. If you could bring one thing from their universe into ours, what would it be?
I want a mushroom house. That seems so cool.
The same as Chris. I want the disco ball.
Hey, that's a great one. The disco ball is definitely a must, but you could get that. You can get the disco ball.
Yeah. And if you could choose your real life Smurf name, what would it be?
It would be fall asleep, at the last 20 minutes of the movie Smurf. My friends are always getting on to me about being like, dude, you're the worst. When we watch movies at home, I'm like, I can make it. I can. So that's what they would call me.
And the Smurfs have been around longer than most of us. So why do you think these little blue characters have stood the test of time?
I think art is timeless. That's for one, and the Smurfs are a community, and we're constantly searching for community, and I think they're super positive. I think they get you thinking about all the different types of things that you could be involved in, and you kind of quickly realize wait, I could be so many of the Smurfs at once. I think that's why they've stood the test of time, and the art style is fantastic. They're iconic. They look great.
They definitely are iconic. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you. You have a great day.
You too.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!
Hey!